Hey guys, Madison here, back for another Film Friday, and tonight I am continuing with my Mission Impossible marathon. I'm continuing tonight with Rogue Nation installment number 5, and next week will be Mission Impossible Fallout, and then I'm done for the foreseeable future, because it looks like Dead Reckoning will probably not be out on any streaming service until maybe 2024. I have no idea if that's accurate information. That's just what I saw during a brief Googling session. So I don't know. I don't know when it's going to be available to stream, but whenever it is, I will be reacting to it here on the channel, rest assured. But as of now, next week, I will be concluding the Mission Impossible marathon with Fallout. So stay tuned for that. It will be my second watch on that one, but I don't remember any of it, so it's gonna be basically a first watch. I remember very, very little. So I am so excited to watch this tonight because I had such a blast with, what was it? Ghost Protocol. There we go. Ghost Protocol 2 weeks ago, because last week I watched Shane here on the channel. Westerns are my thing. I had to get in my Western of the month, but I watched that last week here on the channel, and then Ghost Protocol was the week before that. I had so much fun with that movie. It was incredible. Definitely my favorite Mission Impossible so far. But before I came down here to do tonight's reaction, I had to make sure that the Atlanta Braves had a healthy lead over the Giants. Before I came down here, I was like, okay, I gotta make sure we're looking good here. They were, so I felt comfortable coming down here. For those of you who don't know, I am a huge Braves fan. And it's really weird because I was not into baseball my entire life. Side tangent here in the intro. I was never a baseball fan growing up, but something happened last year during the College World Series. I was watching Ole Miss and I was rooting for Ole Miss, and something happened and I became a baseball fan. And then I watched Field of Dreams and I became like next level obsessed. And so now I watch the Braves almost every night that they play. It's a thing now. So this is totally random and I have no idea if anybody would be interested in this, but I just thought I would throw it out there. While I was watching the game tonight, the idea occurred to me and I thought to myself, would anybody be interested in Braves baseball live streams? Like, obviously I can't show the game on my channel because can you say copyright infringement? I can't do that, but I could film me like a reaction live and I could watch the Braves with you guys. Are there any Braves fans here? Let me know in the comments below. Are there any baseball fans here? If any of you would be interested in that potentially, let me know in the comments. I might even do a poll. I don't know. I'm like, sports live streaming? That's like sports commentary? That's like the last thing I thought I would ever be interested in doing. But I thought it might be fun to watch the games with you guys. Not every night, but every now and then, maybe once a week, or yeah, I think I can manage that. Once a week or once every other week, watch a Braves game with you guys. And then it could also be like a live chat as well, because baseball's chill. We can talk during the game and we can talk about other subjects, other things. So I don't know, I thought that might be fun. I'm also a huge tennis fan. I watch all of the main like majors, the tournaments, like the US Open is coming up at the end of August. So there's that. And of course I watch the French Open, Wimbledon, all that kind of stuff. I'm super into tennis and I have several players that I like follow them every tournament. So if anybody would be interested in that too, I could totally do some tennis live streaming. I can talk tennis all day. And no, I'm not a sports expert, but I'm also not a sports noob either. I'm somewhere in between. So if you're wanting all the super nerdy stats and stuff, I'm not going to have that for you, but I can talk sports with you and I will have a blast watching it. So if any of you, this is so random, but if any of you think that a sports live stream every now and then might be kind of fun, let me know in the comments below. Okay, with that completely unrelated tangent aside, let's jump in and let's check out Mission Impossible Rogue Nation because I am hyped, I'm pumped, I'm ready to see where this franchise goes next and Ethan Hunt's next adventure. I'm sure it's going to be crazy and I I know there's going to be at least one crazy Tom Cruise stunt in this, so I'm looking forward to seeing what this one is. Alright guys, without further ado, let's jump in and let's check out Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. Hype music.
Benji, do you copy?
Yes, I copy.
Oh, where is Ethan?
We're currently formulating a plan B.
He's back! Yes.
Luther? What the hell are you doing there? You're supposed to be on assignment in
Yes.
I'm reading a heat balloon, Benji. The engines are starting. Can you open the door?
Maybe.
Open the door when I tell you!
He's not. No. Tell me he's not doing this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Open the door! Yeah, okay.
Holy crap. No. Oh my gosh. Is he doing this, guys? He's not. He's not. Oh my gosh.
That's the wrong door!
Benji, not that door, the other door.
The other door, right? Yes, the other door.
Benji, please. You had one job. Oh my gosh. These movies, y'all, I can't. It
really is you. I've heard stories. They can't all be true.
Oh yes, they are. He's so assured in his coolness that he doesn't even have to prove it to her. He's just like, yeah, I don't need to tell her. Leave it the mystery there.
The weapons you recovered in Belarus were confirmed to be VX nerve gas, capable of devastating a major city. IMF suspects this to be the same shadow organization you have been tracking for the last year, also known as the Syndicate. We are the Syndicate, Mr. Hunt, and now we know who you are.
What?
Pursue us, you will be caught. Resist us, you will be killed. Good luck, Mr. Hunt. This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Oh, get out. Oh, man. Oh. I hope that's not the nerve gas in there. And hand sliding down the door. Oh, my gosh.
A Russian nuclear warhead
Rendered safe by the IMF.
clipped the Transamerica Pyramid before plunging into the San Francisco Bay.
Saving the Western Hemisphere.
Time has come to dissolve the IMF
Mr. Chairman.
and transfer their salvageable assets to the CIA.
Yeah, the CIA is so much more trustworthy. Where in the world is he now? Oh, this is bad. This isn't gonna be fun.
They call you the Bone Doctor.
This one's a fighter. He'll die before you turn him.
Ooh. She's with him. Whoa. Holy crap. Abs of steel. Oh.
We've never met before, right?
That's what I was thinking, but I'm like, she looks familiar? She looks kind of like his wife, actually, but she's not. For a second, when I first saw her, I was like, is that his wife? No.
He wanted something, not information. He could have killed me,
But he
but he
didn't.
didn't. Syndicate, what do you think it means?
The syndicate is real.
The committee has shut us down. Operations have been handed over to the CIA.
There is no more IMF.
This man you saw, can you find him?
I won't stop until I do.
Oh, man.
I have no way of contacting him. He's deep cover. Last I heard, he's tracking the syndicate.
Let's cut the bull. You know who we are. I believe that the syndicate is a figment of his imagination, created to justify the IMF's existence. He will be called upon to answer for every wanton act of mayhem he is responsible for.
It's gonna take a while.
Set your watch, Brent. Ethan Hunt is living his last day as a free man.
Start your watches, everybody. That's funny. 6 months later. Yeah, good job. Good job, CIA. You couldn't find him in 6 months. His beard is so much lighter than his hair.
Langley, there's nobody here.
It's one of those conspiracy boards. Halo, good choice.
Is it that time already? Okay.
I'm going to ask you a series of control questions.
I know, and I'm...
State your name.
The King of Norway. See, that's a lie. I'm actually third in line to the throne. My brother was...
Tell me what you make of him.
I don't know, he's taken up scrapbooking.
Look at the photographs done. All of them are either missing or dead.
Ethan Hunt is still out there in the field, and I am stuck here answering for it. We are not friends.
That was a good lie.
That'll be all done.
He's got the ice-cold veins of a gamer.
Welcome to Vienna, Benji. Miss me?
Ethan, where are you?
Oh, I didn't win those opera tickets, did I?
No, I'm afraid not. We tag him. I follow him wherever he goes.
And after that?
After that, you're on a plane. Back at work Monday morning, no one is the wiser.
If you're going to bring me all this way, you could at least give me something a bit more, you know, dramatic.
You want drama? Go to the opera.
That was a great line. If only they were performing the Phantom of the Opera, then it would be next level. That guy looks suspicious.
That is the Chancellor of Austria, here at the same time as we are looking for a nefarious terrorist. And I am sure the two things are completely unrelated.
Benji, just take your position. Tell me what you see.
Okay.
Nice tux, by the way.
Small part of me was hoping. What's she doing?
Ethan, I might have something for you. Can't confirm.
Where?
Backstage, I'll direct you. Take the door on your left. He should be right in front of you.
Well, he's not. It's that girl, same girl. I'm gonna guess she's gonna try to save his life. She knows he's about to be assassinated and she's trying to save him. Always with the knives. They're everywhere. Oh my gosh, I know this song. I just realized I know this song. No, the guy. What just happened? Did she shoot the Chancellor? It happened so fast I couldn't tell. Y'all, I feel like I need to just pause the movie and I can't. That sequence was pure art. Art. I'm gonna talk about it more when the movie's over. Oh, that's cool. Oh my gosh. Could have gone badly, but it didn't. Oh my gosh. Survives one only to get hit by the second one.
She tried to shoot me! It doesn't make her a bad person.
Or was she saving you, Benji?
Ilsa Faust. You're Ethan Hunt. And that shade is very hard to find. I was sent to kill the Chancellor to regain their trust.
Ah, so you admit that you killed him?
I went through the motions.
Put him in the hospital, take him out of harm's way.
Same thing you tried to do.
And the car bomb was insurance.
Well.
This has to look like an escape, so you just throw me out anywhere.
Tell me who he is.
You have everything you need to find me.
He was on a plane to Vienna with tickets to the opera, and within
6 hours of his arrival, the Chancellor was dead.
the Special Activities Division will now have full discretion.
You mean shoot to kill?
He's trying to stop the bad guys, and y'all are trying to stop him.
New identity. His passport, cash, move map. His former KSA, German intelligence. Missing, presumed dead.
He was at the opera tonight.
Yeah.
You're saying these accidents are somehow connected?
Syndicate.
An anti-IMF.
And since Huntley shut us down, they have been escalating unchecked. Killing the Chancellor tonight was a statement.
I can't protect you. That's why I need you to leave.
That's not your decision to make, Ethan! I am your friend, no matter what I tell the polygraph every week. Now, you called me because you needed my help, so I am staying.
Okay. Good.
I love Benji. I love him so much.
Trust me, or kill me. But if you're gonna kill me, be a man. Do it yourself.
Oh.
You'll find me. I've seen to that.
Skiff. Secure computer facility, offline, ultra-contained. It's impossible to hack into from the outside.
Where's it located?
Morocco.
Morocco.
Casablanca. This is the beginning of a beautiful mission.
man, you don't have to worry about Ethan. They'll never catch him.
No, they're not going to catch him. Things are out of control. No, they're going to kill him. They're going to kill Ethan. They're going to kill Benji.
Ethan is my friend. And if I have 1 second of doubt whose side you're on,
So why hasn't Lane just sent someone to steal it?
It's impossible.
He's like, impossible? That's my brand.
I get to wear a mask.
I love seeing how the face mask technology evolves over the course of the series.
These cameras actually know how the agent walks, how he talks, how he moves, right down to his facial tics.
We're busted before we even get into the vault, and I wind up in a Moroccan jail playing mummies and daddies with Omar the Strangler. Okay, I don't get to wear a mask.
You mean that thing is underwater?
Yes.
Okay.
The system is designed to shut down automatically if any metal enters the intake.
How long will it take to free swim from the intake to the service hatch?
2 minutes.
What, then you just have to hold your breath for 2 minutes?
Only 2 minutes.
So I have to hold my breath for 3 minutes.
You could do that.
Well, the thing you're overlooking is the physical exertion.
That doesn't sound impossible.
It does to me.
Tell me it's possible to pull facial recognition off a sketch.
for mere mortals, no. For me, I could have done this at home.
All right. How long is this going to take?
Found her.
That was fast.
What the hell?
She's bad news.
Disavowed. Whoa. Whoa, that's cool.
2.5 minutes to switch the security profile. 30 seconds to escape through the service hatch.
Tell me Tom did not do this.
If you haven't switched that profile before I reach the gate analysis, I'm dead.
Thank you, Benji.
No pressure. Is it even possible to hold your breath for 3 minutes? I'm sure it is, but oh my gosh, I can't imagine. I don't even know if I could do it for 2. Maybe. Oh my gosh. This is one of my worst nightmares. And all this time he's having to hold his breath while he's getting thrown around like a rag doll. Oh, not the heartbeat. It's so anxiety inducing. Y'all, the camera's not cutting away. Holy crap, he did this, didn't he? Oh! Oh no. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh. You can't watch. Y'all, I can barely watch this. This is so terrible. Oh my gosh, someone do something. Y'all, how did they even shoot this? This camera movement is crazy. Oh my gosh. She jumped in and saved him. Props to her.
Hey, I misjudged you.
We got it. I knew we'd get it. But one of these days, you're gonna take it too far. We're gonna nail it.
little... She did that to keep her covered, didn't she? Motorcycle chase. Let's do this. Whoa! She is a wild card, that's for sure. My gosh, what could go wrong? There she is! Oh, that would be... Oh, that would suck. This is gonna be fun. Hey.
It's a high-speed chase. You just had to get the 4x4, didn't you?
Hey, don't blame me. You chose this.
You just had to have it.
You want me to drive?
I love the Hunt and BillyG dynamic so much.
I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay.
I'm okay. I love how BillyG is a field agent, but so not like a field agent. Oh! Oh! Sickest move.
Hang on!
We good?
Things got a little out of hand.
Ah! Look out!
Holy crap! Whoa. Oh my gosh. I'm okay. There he goes. Oh. Holy cow, man. This is glorious. Oh, there he goes. He had no gear on. He's gonna be like covered in blood. He should be dead. And she just preyed on his weakness, his moral compass. Y'all, how am I going to talk about all of this in my review at the end? There's so much. There's so much. This movie keeps blowing my mind. Need some water. Whew.
Please tell me you made a copy of that disc.
Of course I made a copy.
So where are we going?
I love this squad.
It's a ledger, the syndicate's entire infrastructure. Who they are, the politicians they control, and where the money comes from.
This isn't proof, it's a test like everything else. The only way to pass is to go back.
He was going to torture and kill an American agent.
And you should have let him, then he would still have Lane's trust. This is the trade. Hunt understands that. There are no allies in statecraft, Ilsa, only common interests. As it stands, Ethan Hunt is a man without a country.
Are you ordering me to kill Hunt?
Lane will order you, and to regain his trust, you will do it. As far as the Americans are concerned, you're a rogue assassin, a target of opportunity. You see, there really is no choice, Ilsa. You're going back.
Oh, the blackmail.
Glad to know you're still with us.
I don't think she is, bro. She's going rogue.
So what you're saying is, there is no ledger, which means we have no proof that the syndicate even exists. Only now we are all wanted by the CIA. I'm so proud of us.
He's going to take the Prime Minister.
Yes, he is. Well, we have to warn the British government.
Yeah, MI6.
No, Brant, put down the phone.
You're incapable of seeing that there's another way.
And sometimes Ethan is the only one capable of seeing the only way.
We have to warn the British.
Maybe that's exactly what he wants us to do.
Are you listening to yourself?
We're gonna get him before he takes Prime Minister.
Can't warn MI6. They're dirty. They're all dirty.
Ethan Hunt is a gambler. And one day his luck will run out, and thousands of innocent people will pay the price.
Nothing here. It's empty.
I'm interested to see who you blame for what happens next.
He's so creepy. Right now, she's like the epitome of holding it together on the outside, but on the inside, she's like, it's like that gif where everything's on fire and the cartoon dog's like, everything's fine. This is fine.
That means Lane doesn't have the disc, only we do.
I have a question. If the disc was blank, why is she still alive?
Being a gambler, you'll probably end up handing Lane that disc, whether you want to or not.
That is entirely possible.
I love the commentary.
Come away with me. Right now.
Huh?
We've done our part, and we've been cast aside. We can be anyone. We can do anything.
Girl, he's married.
Benji.
Oh, shoot.
Parking garage. Luther, stay with her!
Not Benji.
She set us up, Ethan.
No, she delivered a message.
She didn't know. She didn't know.
Now say the words, please.
I accept.
I knew you would.
We have to take the Prime Minister. It's the only way to get Benji back.
Ethan, that's exactly what Lane wants you to do.
Which is why it has to happen.
He wants you to look like the terrorist.
Look, I'm only calling you because I have no other choice. I'm trying to prevent a catastrophe.
I can understand that. Where are you?
Don't do it.
I'm not interested in seeing my friends get killed either. So if I'm going to betray them, we're going to do this on my terms, and my terms only. Do you understand?
I hope he's just setting him up and he's not actually telling on him.
I can't see another way.
Neither can I. But we do what we have to do for our friends, right?
Get him ready, please.
Ready for what? I know that guy. That's Mr. Collins from Pride and Prejudice. Mr. Collins has moved up in life. He's the Prime Minister now. Brant.
It's a matter of national security, sir.
Atlee, he couldn't possibly be talking about that syndicate.
Does the name Solomon Lane ring a bell?
Yes, it does.
So there actually is a syndicate.
recruit former agents from other nations, supply them with a new identity, and use them to surgically remove our enemies both at home and abroad. Furthermore, I was given every assurance it never passed the planning stage.
Oh boy.
Sir, Hunt is the living manifestation of destiny, and he has made you his mission.
Oh.
I hope you realize you've set back U.S.-UK relations to the American Revolution.
Desperate times. Desperate measures, sir.
The Prime Minister's office asked me to meet him here.
This way, sir.
Scanning. You've got a very warm hand.
Prompt is Kipling.
Yes, of course. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs.
Oh my gosh, that's my favorite poem. My favorite poem.
Security.
Kind of you to accept our invitation.
Lane went rogue and turned it against you, didn't he? And you've been desperately trying to cover it up. That's why you erased the disc when she brought it to you.
Plan flawlessly executed. Brilliant.
The mission is to bring down the syndicate. If Lane gets his hands on that money, we're unleashing a terrorist superpower.
He'll never take me alive.
They'll never take me alive.
This disc gives you access to £2.4 billion sterling in untraceable currency that will allow the syndicate to operate undetected.
This is the end, Mr. Hunt.
You need money. A lot of it. And you'll stop at nothing to get it. That's how I know I'm gonna put you in a box.
Where's the disc?
I am the disc. I memorized it. All 2.4 billion in numbered accounts. If that vest goes off, you get nothing.
There's no way he memorized all that. It's a good bluff, though. Nerves of steel, Ethan Hunt, I tell ya.
You remember I told you one day you were going to take things too far? This is me speaking, by the way. It's not him.
The only way this ends is you and me, Lane.
139.
Ethan.
Brand Luther waiting. Go.
I love it, running through the mysterious back alleys. It's so, like, noir. Oh my gosh. Got him. No. Oh. That was pretty boss, not gonna lie. Oh, you're in a glass box, boy.
Mr. Lane, meet the IMF.
You thought you could beat Ethan Hunt? Think again. Mission accomplished.
Good luck.
Oh, that theme from the opera, that was great.
In order for our man to infiltrate that organization, his cover had to be absolute.
The shuttering of the IMF was all part of an elaborate scheme to expose the so-called syndicate.
That is correct, sir.
How can you justify this deception?
I can neither confirm nor deny details of any operation.
The little smirk.
Welcome to the IMF, Mr. Secretary.
Y'all, how do they keep topping themselves every time? How? How do they do it? It's amazing. Every single one of these movies has been such a thrill ride. I've had so much fun. I've had such a blast. And this one, again, they just knocked it out of the park. This was the first one directed by Christopher McQuarrie, and he did a fantastic, fantabulous job. I don't know how else to say it. I mean, fantabulous. I have to use a hybrid adjective to describe how awesome that was. That movie was so crisp. I kept thinking, like, what is the word that is, like, just sums up the feeling of this movie? And it was crisp. Everything from the directing, the script, the action, which was outstanding. There were so many sequences in this one that stood out to me. The opera art. I'm gonna rant about the opera first because that was incredible. First of all, I realized, like, most of the way through the scene, I was like, I've heard this before, and I realized it was in Daredevil. It was in the last episode of season 1 of Daredevil, and I loved it there too. It's a powerful operatic song, obviously. But I loved how long the scene was, using it, and using it as the background soundtrack in the movie, in the scene, was genius, and granted such an epic vibe, an intense vibe to the scene that I don't know if just the soundtrack could have, but that particular song from this opera was perfect for making the stakes feel so real and so high, like there's a chancellor's life at stake. And it was, the action was coordinated so well with the music. I was just sitting here, I felt like crying, and it was not a scene that one should cry in, but I felt like crying because I was like, this is cinema. This is cinema. It was beautiful. It was so well done. And I kind of felt the same way during the motorcycle chase, to be honest. It was not as gorgeous and operatic, obviously, but the action was so well done. So well shot. It was amazing, and there are so many action movies where it's shaky cam, like all over the place, and you don't know who's where, who's doing what, and you're so confused. You lose track of characters in the scene. It's chaotic. They don't want you to see too much because it's lazily done. But this, no. You know where everyone is in relation to each other. You know where they are in relation to the set piece. Like when the Chancellor, when there was about to be the assassination at the opera, like you knew where Ethan was, you knew where Ilsa was, you knew where the other guy was, like, and it showed you. It was blocked so well to where you can see where everybody is, and you know where everybody is in relation to the Chancellor. And the motorcycle chase was fantastic. I mean, these gorgeous long shots where you can see what is happening in all its glory. It was fantastic. And then the water sequence, I'm gonna have to Google that. I'm gonna have to Google the water sequence to see how long Tom Cruise held his breath doing that underwater stuff, because that was stressing me out. Stressing me out, and it was amazing. And the plane at the start, he's on the friggin' plane. I don't know how they do it. They keep topping themselves every time, and the complexity of the plot, like, this was the most complex plot. Fantastic. I really, really enjoyed it. I enjoyed this baddie, the mind games with Lane, and the personal beef with Hunt was great. It's always interesting, like, there's usually kind of more of the brawn villains and then the brain villains, and Solomon Lane was definitely a brain villain, and he had this super soft and creepy delivery and presence. It was great. I keep saying great. I need to come up with another adjective, but it was great. Seeing him fall into that glass box at the end was so satisfying. It was wonderful. That was just like the epitome of seeing the hero defeat the baddie. Awesome. Sorry guys for my voice. My voice is a little more scratchy than normal. I'm kind of snotty. I have had a cold all week. That aside. I really enjoyed Ilsa. She was cool. Really cool, interesting, entertaining character, always keeping you guessing of like, whose side is she on? Whose side is she going to end up on? I always was Team Ilsa in that I believed she was going to be loyal to Hunt and help Hunt by the end. I thought, you know, she's probably going to become disillusioned with MI6. She definitely doesn't like Lane. I thought she's going to end up helping Ethan. And I was glad to be right about that because I really liked her. She was a lot of fun. And I hope she comes back. I hope she comes back in a future installment because she was a nice addition in this movie. And I just really enjoyed, again, the whole crew, the crew dynamic, and especially Ethan and Benji. I loved their friendship. I loved seeing how much Benji cared about Ethan when he got really emotional and was like, I am your friend and I am going to help you. And I was just like, oh, gut punch. That was great. I said great again, but there's not an unnecessary line of dialogue in the movie. Again, crisp. Loved it. I love how they do exposition, the way they show the plan, like how it's going to unfold or not unfold while they're explaining it, so that it's not boring, like watching them stand there and explain things. They cut away, they do interesting things while they're doing exposition. This could be used in a classroom for how to do a movie. Just so much of the technical aspects. Well done, Christopher McQuarrie. I know that this was the first of, I think he's done all of the movies since then, so I am very happy about that because this one I think is my favorite so far. So I cannot wait to see. I mean, I've seen Fallout, I've seen it, but I don't remember it. As I've said in the previous videos, I saw it when it came out in theaters 5 years ago. Saw it the one time and I don't remember much of it. Like, I've got some images in my head of certain little moments, but I don't remember the plot. I don't remember the big things that happened in the movie because it was 5 years ago and I haven't seen it since. But I'm really excited to watch it again and finally experience it with the full context and all of the attachment I have to these characters now and knowing their backstories, and it's going to be a whole nother experience, a whole new experience, and I'm really, really excited to watch that next week. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction because I sure as heck enjoyed this movie. Again, I've loved all of these. I've loved them all so much. So amazing. Wow. Top tier action movie. I almost ended the review without saying how much, again, I love Jeremy Renner and I love how he plays Brandt. It is so much fun. I love the humor. The humor that started in Ghost Protocol was continued in this movie, and it's just perfectly placed. Not too much, not too little, just right. Fantastic. So thank you to Tom Cruise and Christopher McQuarrie and the whole crew, everybody who made this movie happen, because wow, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Oh, if you want to see the full-length version of this reaction, be sure to head on over to my Patreon, link in the description below. Hit like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you haven't, and I will be back next week for Mission Impossible Fallout. You know what to do, guys. Hit that button fast because this message will self-destruct in 10 seconds.